talk to me?
Vale.
Let's try only calling. Let's try without video, please. Hello, Leidy, how are you?
Fine, are you?
Fine. I'm trying hard to listen to you. So we are going to do this and speak very, very slow because the signal is too weak. So what do you think?
I had a problem with the phone because
We are having troubles with the video, with the phone call.
do you have the guide?
I have the questions here.
I answered the question in the forum. Sorry. Hello?
Yes?
Yes, but I don't have the
The activity guide.
guide. No.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about resilience.
Excuse me.
It's very difficult. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Sometimes.
It's difficult. It's difficult. So why don't you?
I don't know.
Okay. So how are you today? How are you this day for you? How was this day for you?
Sometimes. Sorry. No. Meeting in my work.
Okay.
What are the questions about the guide?
The guide?
The pronunciation for this guide, yes.
The activity guide, okay.
No, that's okay. Activity guide.
Okay, wait 1 minute please. So, okay, here, if you can listen to me, please type me please, and tell me whatever you want. I don't understand or something, so I can try to type in you at the same time I'm going to talk to you, okay, to speak. Because the signal is too weak.
Is this answer about the question?
I hardly ever listen to you. Hardly ever. It's difficult, the signal. Okay?
Is that right?
Okay. So I have the activity guide here. I don't know if I can to share my desk for you. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Herramientas. This here, share screen. So, can you watch my screen?
Yes.
So, this is the activity guide, okay?
Yes.
So, I think it's too huge. Here is better. So, now, let me introduce the topic. So, we are here for the final task. This is the final activity guide for Advanced English 1. In this meeting, we are, and my name is Nestor Fernando Orbes, and my peer's name is Leidy Abril, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, Leidy, we have to make a few reflection about the topic given is how to build resilient kids even after a loss. This was written by Sheryl Sandberg, and we had this topic here. So I was watching something, I was researching something, and this is the screen where we have to make the reflection. So, did you answer the questions in the environment? Okay. So, this is the,
Okay.
yes. So, you already make your questions. You give your answers here. About the resilience concept and everything. So today we are going to talk about resilience. So to start, I have to ask you. So what do you think about this concept, resilience? What do you think resilience is?
Okay. Wait a minute. For my answer. And I read other things in the forum, yes, but resilience for me is when for how do you say luchar in English?
What word? I can listen that part. Can you write me please, because it's difficult to hear you. Write it please.
Struggle.
So the word what you want to know is what? Okay. Okay, we all have some troubles here. So the phone call is fallen. but I want to retry the phone call. Okay, we have lost the phone call, but here again. Okay, we are here again.
Okay.
So in my concept, I agree with you. You write in the collaborative environment that the ability to recover quickly from problems of the daily life. Resilience is synonym of strength. I agree with that because resilience is kind of, I think, the resistance to don't fall down or do not let to be teared down into the old troubles. Is kind of to have a positive attitude toward the huge troubles you can face. For instance, kids had different troubles such as bullying, such as something I think they may feel depressed, as the topic says, when they face something about a loss because one of their parents or relative maybe is dead. So they can have a positive attitude in order they tear down those barriers in front of them. So I think that's the resilience means.
Well, this question.
Exactly. So the second question says how children can build resilience. So in my part, something I think you are watching my screen, okay?
Yes.
O sea,
No. Just a moment, I can do it.
okay, I have to share my screen again. So
Okay.
in this part, share screen. Okay. Right now?
Yes.
So, look at what I wrote about how children can build resilience, the second question. I put that it's important kids do not feel alone and relatives or siblings play an important role in order to help them to recover from bad situations. So they need to, the fathers or parents, in this case, they need to pay attention to kids, make them feel comfortable, make them feel they are valuable. Besides, it's important to help them to acquire that positive attitude toward their lives. So
Yes, I agree with you, Ramses, because the parents, the teachers, and the mates, or sometimes the same students help with this kind of problem. They can fight against with this problem.
exactly. So today is difficult because we are living in a system, in a terrible system. So today is very, very dangerous to leave kids alone. So because they can fall into drugs, maybe they can look for something a relief into these troubles, but in a negative way, looking for bad friendships, maybe looking for drugs and different things.
Bullying.
If parents do not pay the enough attention to them today.
Yes, because the parents are working and they think that the one is important that the daughter and the son.
Exactly. So that's the main thing. The kids can build resilience. So let's go to the third part. Do you think, Lady, do you think that if we build resilient children, this can affect their personalities?
I wrote in the photo. Now, when a children grow up with resilience, they are stronger at the time of facing any adversity. I think that if we as a teacher build resilience in the children can trust your personality.
Exactly.
I think it's important.
Exactly. So this is important. The kids grow stronger. Yes, they must face the things with the enough strength in order to face such trouble. I think that their personality in a positive way must be affected. I think because as you say, they can gain such strength in order to face that. So in a positive way, the personality it should be affected in a good way. So because circumstances and troubles, as we talked earlier, such as bullying, such as a loss about the family, have negative effects on them. Of course, if they didn't build that such resilience, they wouldn't be able to go ahead in their lives. So I think in a positive way, they can be affected in their personalities. That's positive. Or the contrary, if the children didn't build such a resilience, may have another bad behavior or bad experience from such point and on. So I think if they build resilience, they can gain a part of a positive attitude. They can gain maturity. So I think that. Okay, let's go with the fourth question in this part. The fourth question say, as a teacher, do you think that it is a good idea to build resilience in order to help children overcome a traumatic event?
I think that the resilience is a strength for a children. If you be resilient in a children, you grow strength for them. You do that the children be spend more days every day.
Okay. I think that in this part, as teachers, we have an important role in this part. Of course, there are at the school there are another different aides for them, such as psychologists, different kind of professionals who are in charge to help them in order to face a traumatic event. But we are the main part in order because as an example, for instance, we are playing we are the replacement in order to say that we are something like their parents at school, because they spend a lot of time with us in a classroom or at the school. So we have the responsibility to pay them attention in order to verify if they are going through different troubles, and if they have a traumatic event, and we have the enough maturity and the responsibility, we can maybe give him some suggestions. But if there are another professionals at the school, we only can send that problem to them, but we thought ignore this case.
I'm agree with you.
Exactly. I found in the web page, they say the APA Health Center suggests this because sticking to a routine can be comforting to children, especially younger children who crave structure in their lives. So we can leave them alone. So if they are having or going through traumatic events, it's important to be with them. So the fifth question says, how can schools help raise resilient kids without affecting their personalities?
I think that cognitive measures that allow them better flexibility and returning, especially the students to take out attitude about what happened. If the schools can help to the students to have reason, good reason about them, the students can think about that the things that they are doing, about the things that I don't know that if the things that they do are good or are bad.
Exactly. So they have cognitive methods, okay, as you're saying, downloaded better receptivity and reasoning. I think the students in this case, or the schools, they must be supportive with kids, understanding. For example, my example in the answer, if they cannot deliver a task, maybe his bad situation, schools must be adapted and comprehend those such situations. Because bad situations may happen to anyone. So schools, as we have said, if teacher cannot ignore such bad situations, schools, the whole school, is the most important, because they must be supportive with them. Maybe they must be focused on values in order to encourage these students, in order they feel they are valuable for us. And finally, what strategies do you think parents, families, teachers and schools, this is kind of summary, this question. They say, what strategies do you think parents, families, teachers and schools can use to build resilient kids?
For me, the most important strategies could be avoid comparison, because student with other students, you can have problems with them. And this is a strength for now, a lot of problems. In this case, the student face strength, so his own ability. Another example is that I, as a teacher, let the student express their feelings.
Exactly.
You their feelings, they can feel comfortable to face moment. The other example that I tried was because it adopts positive attitude to face practice. For me, this is an important concept because the students can adopt that way to take on the problem.
Exactly. Muy bien. Very good. Very good. With your answer, because comparisons maybe can be tedious. Compare someone with another one, this might create in the students, they don't worry and they are not valuable. So all the contrary. Exactly, I agree with you with this point. I think the strategies, I have some strategies because, in order to every parent, families, teacher, or schools play such important role, because it's important to have empathy, pay attention to kids, and most important to keep in touch with them. So keep communication, the open lines of communication. It's important with our restrictions.
Sometimes the people.
Yes.
Are you listening?
Yes. Go on.
No, I say that sometimes the people think that we are in the long time ago. But when the people think that the children doesn't sing, for example. But the problem is that we as an adult that the children is a people that can have a reason about his life. I think that we and adults can help to the children to build your feelings for the future.
Exactly. Okay, so this was a long, there is a lot of things to express about how to build resilience on kids. I think we can finish this talk. I would like to have or another peer, but I don't know what happened with him. So, but in this part of our speaking, I think is done. I think you did great, and thank you for your time. I will send you the video, and I'll send you the link when I have the whole video compiled. And I think right now tonight I will send you the video for your inform. Or I don't know if you are recording this talk.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Luz Lady.
Congratulations to you. You too, sorry.
Okay, Luz Lady. I wish you had a great time to spend, and I wish you have the best grades and the best success in your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.